Demogorgon?
We're live with.
There's a Demogorgon!
Is there? I can't see it. Something's coming, though.
Turn it over to live scene. We're live and mics are hot.
Yeah.
Hello. Yay!
Hello, everybody.
It didn't
Welcome
fail this
to-
time.
I believe we
mutes,
have
check
audio.
mutes.
Checking mutes.
Probably not. If
Checking
it looks
mutes.
like I'm doing miming right now, then well, things are pretty much normal. But we have another live stream from the Critical Fail. Tonight we're doing Everyone Dies, which is D&D 5th edition campaign. It's been going on for 7 amazing years. Basically the same group of role players the entire time. We've been taking it from level 1, gonna take it all the way up to level 20. Epic level stuff happening here. They're in the middle of a giant citywide revolution. We've got Draco liches, regular liches, gods, undead,
Hand of Vecna.
Hand of Vecna,
Hand of Vecna.
you name it. I mean,
Dragon
hamsters,
Dragon Dragons.
dragon wagons,
Smoked pants.
everything but fucking
Smoked
half.
pants.
That's
Smoked Dragon
So-
Man.
We'll jump right into it with player introductions. I am Mark. I am the Dungeon Master, and we run D&D. So with that, we will now go to Landorian.
Actually, skip me for now. I'm doing something else.
Lando's getting technical issues, so instead of Lando, hey Alan, how about you take it with your character?
I'm proudly wearing my Dad's Day shirt.
Happy Father's Day,
I'm as incredible as the Hulk.
belatedly.
Hello. My name's Alan, and I play Stone, the Paladin of the Raven Queen. I am the companion and protector of Shotten, who is, just about the biggest thing when it comes to the Raven Queen. So let's just say I hold a very honored position, and I am definitely honored to hold it. And I'm awesome and pretty.
Much love.
Awesome. Let's go next with Shotten. We're right along the line with the Raven Queen here.
Yeah. Hello, I am Marcus, and I play Shotten. Shotten was born on the streets of Carrack's Cross, and he one time found that he had divine powers that he did not know where they came from. He decided to go to the temple of the Raven Queen and confess what was going on, and they tried to kill him because people who have actual divine powers are a threat to their power structure. So he went into hiding. He changed his name to Umbra and met this group, gained in power. Once he got to a point of power where he was comfortable going back to Shotten and confronting the Temple of the Raven Queen, he did. And yeah, that was just a couple weeks ago. So we still be here, making
or
the
hours,
will of the
depending on
Raven
if we're
Queen.
talking real-time game time.
Yeah. It was like the same day maybe, or yesterday. I had a rest in between. So yeah, that is Shotten.
All right, thank you, Shotten. Now we will go to the newest addition to our merry band of failures. That would be Thagreg Stormthane, the Dwarven Battle Ranger. Battle Ranger has an affinity for ripping people's heads off and long-legged human women.
Yes.
Well, that about sums it up.
Sorry,
I am a
kind of spoiled the reveal.
yeah, dwarven barbarian battle rager who does have a thing for long-legged humans. And I don't like to rip their heads off. I like to maul them like a honey badger.
That's
And just kind of lay on top of them and shake.
Honey badger don't give a fuck.
It's a honey badger don't care. It's kind of a cross between a sexual act and a mauling. So
Oh, dear Lord.
So you're obviously method role playing.
I am a method
A
actor.
lot of research.
So,
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
he just plays the exact opposite of what he's like in real life.
Oh.
yeah, something like that. What you need to realize is most of the characters on Mondays and Thursdays tend to be the same for me. So I'm not much of a role player. I just kind of play. So I will end it with that.
Thank you, Thogreg. Next, we'll go to Beaumont Barrington Chudwell III, resident aristocrat of Carrack's Cross. If you are here, Chudwell, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi there. Okay, so my name is.
Usually somebody else does this for him.
What?
This is beneath Chudwell.
Yeah, he has a crier.
Maybe the Fabler could do it. But I'm playing the character, not myself, named Beaumont Barrington Chudwell III, who is in a position of privilege. Is even more than white privilege. It's like nobility privilege.
Mm-hmm.
And he grew up rich and a nobleman, and he's got his family crest tattooed on his arm. And
Thanks for the share, Alan.
What?
Sorry, I just said thanks for the share, Alan.
Oh, okay. And Treadwell was very arrogant and overly self-confident, and he thinks very highly of himself and sees himself as a hero of the people and wants the people to the common people to see him as a hero. He also wants people to look up to him and respect his authority as a nobleman. And yeah, that's kind of the tip of the iceberg of Chudwell. I'll pass.
You could honestly keep going.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you wouldn't mind because of his high charisma.
Next, we will go with we have two of the elven kind in the party. Lando, are you ready to go?
Oh no! How embarrassing!
Was I muted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
See, just like normal.
Yeah. I'm messing around with settings and stuff. It's my bad. I'm Jack. I'm playing Landorian Darkstar. He is an elven wizard blade singer, which he is a wizard that knows how to fight with a sword. Always thought that was a cool idea. He is currently the liaison between Crathanos, the Titan, and we don't need to get into his backstory. We do that a lot. We can just kind of say that that's what he's about. That's what he's doing right now.
Fantastic.
It won't matter soon because we're all gonna die.
Everyone dies.
And last but certainly not least, we have got Ervin, he is one of the original players who has been here the entire time. Ervin started out all the way at first level, no cheating, and I believe
a little bit of cheating.
You're not trying if you're not cheating.
I believe you're up to level 19 now, perhaps. Combined level 19?
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe he's 20.
I really haven't been counting, and that's the great thing about Ervin, really. It's just Ervin. It's just Ervin, just like Elvis. It's just one name. That's all you really need. Ervin had no childhood. Grew up in the Dark Monastery. Trained as assassin and elven rogue fighter. Very curious about the world. Kind of views himself as an outside viewer looking in. Doesn't really take sides. Just kind of bounces from one place to whatever amuses him. The youngest of the group, probably too. Very interested in the ladies. That's Ervin's just curious. He's a curious cat. Yeah, that's him.
Awesome. Well, that rounds out our
pyromaniac.
Where fire horse, square fire, some other awesome terms have been coined. But that would be the most of the group. We have had some other players come and go throughout the run over 7 years. That'll happen, but it's been fantastic. And tonight's episode, we're in a city called Carrack's Cross, which has become sort of the home base for these characters. It's got a long history to it. but basically it is being run by sort of a jaded, despotic overlord who is not necessarily rules with an iron fist, but just sort of lack of rulership. He lets his lackeys and basically the criminal element take care of the city as long as he gets to have all of his finery and decadence. That said, it seemed like it was time for a change, and so the player characters have garnered their resources. They have made a lot of allies. They have basically called upon favors with old friends and allies in the city militia, in the Rangers, mercenary units. And they are in the midst of a coup. Now, wrench was thrown into this. They had basically taken out the commander of the militia and his second in command in a beautiful attempt or a beautiful coup. And they had secured the militia under their command. However, Prince Zeech, who was the name of the despotic overlord, has this group of they're known in Carrack's Cross as the Blessed Angels, as these beautiful winged females who kind of swoop in like the Gestapo and whisk away anyone who would say a bad word about the regime or the prince. They know them now that they are actually devils that are under the employ of Prince Zeech in some sort of a foul pact. They are not only his closest guards and hitmen, but they are sort of the stormtroopers. And after the players had wrested control of the militia from its former leadership and installed a new commander, some of these blessed angels swept right back in, assassinated, and the new commander that the PCs had just put in charge, and Prince Zeech's own personal Golden Guard, which is his personal bodyguard from Palace, has come to reinforce them. So right now it's a battle in the barracks of the militia. They have busted their way into the front gates. They've disposed of two of these flying devils, these blessed angels already, taken out a few of the Golden Guard. They're in the courtyard, battling their way through more of the Golden Guard, and they can hear now in the behind the doors of the barracks in the inner chambers. It sounds like Chudwell had made a rousing speech saying, rise up, we can beat these Golden Guard. They're not as tough as they seem. You're the men of the militia. Follow me. We'll stomp them underfoot. And you could hear some cheers and some shouting, and now it sounds like there's battle going on in the interior hallways and the interior chambers of the militia, the barracks compound. So that is where we are at the moment. And we're actually still in the middle of combat. We are at the top of the round, I do believe. Yes, we are. And Lando, who's
if we were going to leave.
There were thoughts of splitting up and leaving. However, I mean, right now, here, if I'll snap the zoom here, we've got Chudwell and Stone, basically facing off against 3 Golden Guard. Thagreg, you just wiped out one of the Blessed Angels. There's another Golden Guard standing above you. And believe Erevan and Shotten are up on the battlements.
Wiped out is not really accurate.
Wiped out?
I would say it was more of a coming to terms with each other.
With the
the Blessed Angel.
Yeah. So
it's just not going to work out.
Yeah. It was fun. It was a lot of fun being role playing that scenario because knowing that Thagreg had this predilection for these beautiful females, they definitely played into that, and they were using telepathy and really messing with his head, being about as dirty and seductive as you could imagine. And the dwarf was about a second away from stripping off his armor, and he didn't know whether to punch it or kiss it, and he kind of did both. But right now, so Erevan, we are at the top of the order. You are on the battlements. right over here. On the second floor, you are right above the blacksmithing area, which is going to be almost directly below you. The blacksmithing is actually going to be this sort of structure right here, this sort of a light blue tiled roof that's directly over the blacksmith area. You have a door in front of you with a window, and yes, down below you is the courtyard, and you can see Shotten on the opposite, caddy corner from you, in betwixt two of the golden guards. I believe Shotten still has bless spell going, or is
he does.
But is that a concentration? And I don't. Oh yeah, your
he hasn't dropped it though.
Nah, that's just got a 1 minute duration. That's
I've been avoiding casting any other concentration spells.
Yes,
because my first level spell is too valuable.
And if I'm not mistaken, the intel that I received from Lando is that we needed to get the giant preoccupied quickly, so he was heading over to the Blessed Angels den, which is just north of us. So I think that was the reason we were going to retreat, to help back him up, because we believed that the militia and the forces could handle finishing off, because I think we had like a 10-1 or 8-1 or some militia to guard left
to the golden guards. Yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's looking like you've got odds are on your side. However, you are thinking if this is a sort of a prisoner situation, they might be unarmed. So the militia that you're going to rescue might need to arm themselves, and they do have numbers, but they certainly probably don't have the weapon edge at the moment.
Sure. But that was the discussion that we were having.
Yes.
We left off this is why this is what we're trying to decide on.
For all the failures out there watching, so what the Titan is one of these allies that they'd beaten in a fight, and rather than killing, they spared his life and actually freed him from a sort of it was like a prison that he was stuck on this island. They sent him back to his homeland. And so knowing that they were going to have this big coup about to happen, they went and found him again, and he was more than happy. He's sort of he's got maybe a couple screws loose, loves a fight, loves a good fight. And so they said, hey, you get the chance to, pound on some demons and these devils. And that was all it took. And he started marching across. So he's this 45-foot tall, hulking behemoth who's looking to smash anything in his way. And if he doesn't have any demons to smash, he'll probably just start smashing the city, which is why the party is now, Landorian is not with the party. He is actually intercepting the Prathanos is his name, the Titan. And he is marching his way to Carrack's Cross, and is actually wading through the lake right now on his way there. It's minutes away.
All right. So I suppose I had finished yelling something along the lines of, we need to, head to the next location as we're finishing off these guys here. And in doing so, I assume I can hop this roof and, come over here and help Shotten out.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a vertical leap. Just give me a basic acrobatics check again. I know you're not exactly.
What's the DC on it?
I'll give it a DC of 15. So sort of a mid.
He hits it.
So basically, anything but a natural 1 probably will make it for you at that point.
His modifier is like a 15. So
yeah. So I think his modifier is like a 14 or something.
14.
The lowest I can roll is a 10, no matter what I roll. So that's the only reason I was asking. Okay, so yeah, I'll pop behind this guy, and it's a 21 to hit. 21 hit?
Yes, 21 does hit.
Okay, cool. I'll throw the backstab on that, and then swing again.
There you go. So
I like how Aravan's just like, I'm gonna throw a backstab on that.
Right, I'm gonna throw.
I twist the blade.
Nice.
Jab him from the behind. Twist it one good time
again for 10 more damage. Gotcha. So right now you have sliced across both of his hamstrings. His knees are buckling. You can see him shaking as blood is just gushing down both of his legs, pooling up around his boots at his feet.
As he crumples in front of me, can I grab his head and kind of put my hand crossbow right to the neck and pull it?
Oh yeah, there you go. Ooh, that'll do
it.
Absolutely savage.
As long as he's buckling in front of me, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You grab him right by the helmet, pull his head back, and then just put the hand crossbow point blank up against his jugular. Fire it. It just pierces right through. Blood gushes everywhere, and that golden guard.
I bathe in it. I bathe in the blood.
And the next episode of Everyone Dies will be called Blood Spattered Elf.
Bathe in it.
And Shaten.
All right, I'll move right here. I was gonna do like some crazy, tricky flying acrobatics, but I don't think I'm going to.
But I decided
kind of a tight
no.
space. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna attack him with my spiked chain,
Nice.
which is also my holy symbol.
All right.
And can I do 2 attacks since it's doubled?
Yeah. Just take a disadvantage on the second attack.
Okay.
So 13's not gonna hit with the first, but
can I use my inspiration?
yes, if you have it, you absolutely can.
I think I will.
And
I
so
don't like.
22 is going to hit.
All right. And
is 7.
I only rolled a 2. And on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Roll your bless because he has a chance. He might be able to parry that.
Parry the 26?
Oh
No, because remember it's disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
So he can
So
parry
20.
Parry,
okay.
He can do 1 attack per round. He can parry one melee attack that's up to AC 21. So he gets to add 3 to his. So he is going to parry that attack.
Okay.
Because the Golden Guard, they're good.
Hey.
You do have a move left, which you can use. And you are not. He doesn't have his spear out at the moment. He had his crossbow, so you can technically move away without provoking an attack of opportunity.
How high? Yeah. How high is this ledge right here with the stairs going up it?
Maybe only 4 or 5 feet.
Okay. I will. So how this would look, I think, is he would attack him with his chain, and as he's attacking, he'll use his wings to push himself up in the air, bringing him up on to this ledge, and then attack him a second time as he's kind of skirting around him.
Nice.
And then moving in. No, he's still threatened right here.
Yeah. You have range on your whip chain. While you are doing that, your bodyguard is going to move forward and go after the Golden Guard here.
Nice.
And let's see.
My 2 guardsmen.
I've got something for this. Where is? Oh, there we go. First guy. Ooh, shit. There we go. Now.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be first 2 hit. And they're both using like a long sword, short sword combo, curved blades.
Cool.
And for 18, that was Nicolosa. And wait, you need. There should be a third. I'm not sure what happened to your third ebony guardsman. I'll get her. It's the badass woman.
I think I sent her. Yeah, I sent her to collect the other ebony guard.
That's what happened
to rally them up and bring them to a place of my desire.
Gotcha. Yes, Zen is not so Zen. He is going to miss on those attacks.
He's just trying to make me feel better about my miss.
It's like, look, boss, I miss sometimes too. It's okay.
It's okay. You're not going to get demoted.
Let's see. No, he's actually going to move up. Do that. There we go. Now we have Beaumont Barrington Chudwell III.
Yeah.
And are you still playing over your phone without your?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here, what I'm going to do, so that I am not trying to run all the NPCs plus your character, I'm just going to give your character sheet. Let somebody else basically roll your attacks and whatnot.
Okay.
And so,
Yeah, look,
I'll do it.
Even lying.
I'll do it. I'm not there right now.
oh, there we go.
Ebony Guardsman, I could do that for you, Mark.
Here, Ebony Guardsmen are pretty easy. They just, it's just all I have to do is pick ranged or melee, and I've got a macro for both of them.
All right, sweet.
Talking. Mark has a macro.
Strawberry
Yeah.
shortcake.
So over like 7
for
years for this, I have so many. I counted one time, and I think I stopped counting when I was like 230 macros. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassingly long, and it goes all the way back to D&D 3.5 to 4th edition to
I do math.
Yeah, it's a lot. There we go. So Lando, you should be able to access Beaumont Chudwell's character sheet at this moment, hopefully.
Beaumont Barrington Chudwell. Character
There you
sheet
go.
activated. Ooh, that's a cool pick in there.
Oh yeah.
Is he a handsome devil?
He's a striking gent.
It's
Dapper,
true. Yeah.
a dapper dude.
Yeah, he's
That
in
does not
he's in some
surprise
half
me.
plate, so
Yes.
Some very
Oh.
clean half plate.
yeah.
Handsome lord in the kingdom.
He looks a little down and contemplative.
He's so shiny.
That's he found a soiled spot on his armor. It's very bad. He's gonna beat the ominous Fabler doubly tonight, not shining his armor properly.
So, do you have any special attacks, or is it just the short sword and lance?
I have a bunch of special attacks. Hey,
Where are
slow
they?
down. I'm still here.
I know, but I need to know where your stuff is if I'm gonna click it for you when you say you're doing it.
Dude, just do regular attacks. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. So hold on. You do have this blade.
You gotta go for the special attacks. You gotta go to
you can see the blade of Murloc Veil he's got, and
I got a necklace and I got a cape.
Right.
And I have my family crest.
Oh, there you go. It's under class.
Family badge. Yeah.
Rally, commander strike, disarming attack, trip attack.
Yes.
Menacing attack.
Yes, those are my
pushing
those
attack,
are my
goading
special
attack. Heck yeah, those
Right.
are sweet.
When
those
he
are my
uses
special
his
maneuver.
action surge, when he uses his action surge, all enemies in a 40-foot radius that can see you have to make a con saving throw or become blinded for 1d4 rounds. So that's
for my amulet.
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's the.
Well, he'll tell me. You guys will know what that is. You guys
Holdir's Beacon of Heroism. Here.
I don't think it's something I need to click, though, is it?
No. It's
so
just,
it doesn't matter.
So it's one of those like sort of if you do your action surge or if you're around a whole lot of enemies, kind of like you are now, that would be an opportune moment to do that, because I believe you would probably even hit guys up on the second level. No, maybe not. But you could definitely hit the guys behind you, hopefully. Yeah, guys up on the wall over here.
Where's here?
Behind, sorry. Actually, they're just out of range. But you could take a step. You can do stuff. Kaiden is just going to be holding the whatchamacallit, the gate open.
Spot.
Door jam.
Hey, thanks, Mystical Nymph. Thanks for the subscription.
So usually
So,
you give
my
them, you
action
gotta have
yet?
something that you spam whenever somebody subs. What's our thing that we're gonna spam? You know,
Dude,
It should be just a can of spam.
should be some
The-
square
Hey.
fire maybe.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Have you ever seen
Let's-
fucking Superstore?
What?
The show? The show, Superstore. Have you ever seen it?
uh-uh.
Oh, well, never mind. There's a.
Um,
Who cares? Just fuck it. Just it's
I
my
love
turn.
you, Chidwell. I love you so much.
yeah. So, Dave Jack, if you want to roll some attacks for good old
Well, I'm
Chudwell.
trying to get in. I'm trying to get into the barracks. There's a door there, and there's some dude I was pushing back towards the door.
Yeah. So now there's a group of 3 of them in front.
Of the door.
Yeah, there's you and Stone are standing side by side. There's 3 guys in front of you that are directly in. They're 15 feet in front of the entrance. They're blocking your way to get to the entrance of the barracks.
All right. Can I use my special sword ability?
Yeah. Dave Jack, are you talking?
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to, roll some hits, you got this guy directly in front of you. You can do what you would like to do.
So he's gonna roll.
I just got fired from making whipped cream.
Um,
I was wondering what that was.
and then roll an additional d6 because every time you hit, you do. Oh man, you are like 1 away from fucking. So every time you hit, you do an additional d6 damage of an energy type of your choosing. And that's from the Blade of Murloc Vale. Oh, nice. So 9 plus 13, 22.
And then did you want to use like a pushing attack?
No,
Or
I
no,
think
is that a different?
we gotta kill these guys.
Okay.
Okay.
You just mentioned you were trying to get into that door, so I thought maybe I'd
Nice.
throw it at you.
Do you get your proficiency bonus when you're rolling for damage? I'm just wondering maybe you don't, maybe you do. Anyway, on to the next. We got Thagreg. Thagreg, you are basically writhing around now, on what used to be the corpse of the devil Mushabitsi, or Musha Zabidi, and she sort of coalesced into like bright, almost like sparklers and fireflies as her soul went back to the abyss. So, in front of you, you see 2 of the ebony guardsmen, the guards who are with Shotten, and they are engaged in hand-to-hand combat with one of the Golden Guard. It looks like they're doing pretty well against him. The ebony guard are, a pretty fair match with the Golden Guard. Maybe not quite as elite, but they're definitely way above the regular militia. So it's up to you. You can do that. You can go help Chudwell and Stone. You name it. Is he muted now?
I didn't do it.
Who's this?
Matt.
I'm like,
There he is.
I was muted.
Okay.
I was getting some water. I'm crashing, but I'm trying to stay up. And even though it's 3 hours behind you guys, so it's a rough life we lead. I think there's an ebony guard standing right next to me, isn't there?
Yes, within 5 feet of you, or sorry, he's 10 feet away. So you are quite close.
And is Chudwell's all the way across the thing? So this guy's by himself now, right?
Correct.
Okay. I am going to cut his head off.
That works.
That's what I'm going to do. With my frozen sword.
Yes. The sword from the movie Frozen. Let it go.
Going to use my frozen sword. Yeah. And my lowest attack on a strength check is 20. So anything less is a 20. Because I'm still raging, but I mean my lowest roll is a 20 if it's a strength roll.
For a strength roll, right? For that, unfortunately, it does not count for attacks, but any sort of a strength check. An attack is a hit roll. Yeah. But
plus I have Shotton's blessings.
Oh, roll for it. Yes, roll. There we go.
Bam.
That's what I needed. The 19 doesn't.
He is going to use his parry action to parry that blow. He can get up to a 21, but he can only do that once. So make note of that. Okay. You still have more attacks.
I can do that 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I shall. So 3 times, yeah?
Yeah. I hope you're not asking me. I'm going to say sure. Sure you can.
5 times, right? I can do that 5 times.
And
I asked twice. You said yes twice. That's 6 turns.
6 turns.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, the 21's definitely going to do it. The 30 to hit. Absolutely.
Plus, I need the Shotton's blessings, and I'm going to take the Shotton blessing from the second roll and push it to the third, along with the third.
Yeah, unless you're using inspiration, you're going to have to roll on the old fumble table.
Breeze across.
I think I shall use my inspiration.
So a 27 will hit. That's going to do another 16 points of damage. Yes, you rain blow after blow on the shield of this golden guard. His nice, formerly circular, golden tinted shield is now completely bent over his arm as you just hammered away at it, and you can tell it looks as though his shoulder is now sort of hanging limp, and every time he turns, the shield is almost just kind of flopping around. You've like completely dislocated and broken his arm as he's been trying to parry off those blows. And I'm going to move you closer to him as well. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. You hear a loud boom. The doors of this main hall burst open, and you see
trolls, ogres.
This beautiful-looking woman, raven black hair, long, sort of blackish, bluish, almost like a grackel's wings. She comes striding out, long black tail. And behind her is some more golden guard.
Hey, Mark, you should probably let her know that we can see down her dress from here.
Super awkward.
I just think she should probably
I'm zooming way in.
She should know.
I'm going to call her Cinnamon. Her name, Black Licorice.
So she's...
Sorry, did you say a raven-haired beauty?
Yeah. She looks over at Shudwell, looks to Eravin, and then you see her lock her gaze on Shotton, and she says over her shoulder, she says, "Bring me the one with the wings. Kill the rest."
Oh shit.
And
where's Floyd with the uh-oh?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh!
I'm working on the sound bites. Working on the sound bites.
There's the little one right there.
Oh, we got other people.
Oh snap, we got the Floyd of Darkness in the Twitch chat. He's going, uh-oh.
Ah, he's there! Boy, he deserves something for that. I don't know. Oh, maybe he'll start with inspiration on the
Give
next
him
game.
inspiration. Yeah, give him inspiration for that. Yeah. You've got inspiration.
Inspiration in World of Darkness.
Floyd, at any time tonight, you can grant
yeah.
your inspiration to any player in the game.
Yeah, there we go.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. All right, now we've got Golden Guard. They are going to. Let's see. We've got 2 are going to go after Chudwell. No, I'm sorry. You know what? Yeah, 2 are going to go after Chudwell. 1's going to go after Stone. This guy is going to go after one of the Ebony Guardsmen. He's going to go after Nicolosa. He was the first guy to hit him. So where is my? There it is. So first after Nicolosa. Oh shit, that's a crit. And he does again. That hits actually. Ba-ba-ba. And how many attacks does these fuckers get?
Feels like enough.
They have so few attacks, they have to share them.
Right.
You want to go? Do you want to go this time?
Who's carrying the sword?
Budget cuts.
What are we, World
Carrack
War
always,
II
he's
era
just
Russians?
eyes locked.
Sword boy.
So Mark, black feather bitch is up right here in comparison to me.
That's yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Gonna rain ice on that bitch.
On that biatch. It's coming. It's a coming. And you see, after when that Golden Guard, he stabs Nicolosa right through the liver area.
Oh no!
And then takes that broken arm shield, smacks him across the face, and knocks him backward. He's still up, but it definitely hurt him. More Golden Guard against.
He can fight without a liver.
That's right.
He can die for the cause.
Yeah.
He's a martyr.
What livers do you really need?
He's a martyr. The Queen of Darkness has brought him into her embrace.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's just how they roll when you're a follower of the Queen. It's all about dying, baby.
Sometimes you gotta just die.
All right, Chudwell takes 31 points of damage from the 2 on him. Stone.
Mark, you can stop rolling so well. Thank you.
I know, right? That's
Last week he was bad. This week they're balancing the numbers.
Does a 21 hit you there, Stone?
Oh, it does. Yes.
It does. Okay, and he does only 11 though because you've got heavy armor mastery.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now we have up above. We've got the Golden Guard. This guy is going to drop his crossbow, pick up his spear, and he is going to go after Shotten. 17. Does that hit? I don't.
Is it missile attack?
No, it's a melee attack. Oh boy, you got your shield.
Perfect.
Right, and you have your shield up too, so this you'll get hit.
Yeah.
And then some bad thing happens to him.
Yeah, I got the fire shield. Oh, I also have the feat where if he's attacking me in melee, like I can add my proficiency bonus to my armor class.
Oh, well, that's cool. He hits AC 17 with 1 attack. What happens with that chill shield? It's something we have it back here somewhere.
Yeah, I've got it. Nope, not that one.
We only
Actually,
thought we were going to leave the ferrets. We may not.
No. we'll take this moment to have a word from our sponsors. Visit Pornhub.
Visit Pornhub. Spankpic.com.
We should start writing.
Fire Shield.
We should start writing our own commercials. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think we should too. That would be great.
In addition,
We'll get
whenever
so
a
many
creature,
cease and desist letters.
Yeah.
whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts with flame. The attacker takes 2d8 cold damage.
Oh, nice.
I should make a macro for that. Should I just roll it?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what that was, but it was scary.
Kabam!
Kind of cool.
11. He got frostbitten fingertips.
Awesome. Yes. Ice erupts from the ground around you and basically looks like shock waves going all the way up his legs, bursting around him. Next, we have crossbows fired from these gents here. They're going to move into position and fire on Erevan because he is not engaged in melee. Here comes crossbow bolts.
Do they though?
Oof. Boy, they are not hitting good. Does a 17 hit if it's ranged?
Well.
Yeah, if it's ranged, yeah, but it'll just be half.
Okay. It'll half damage still?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 21 so far. Oof, that's not going to hit. So 21, half of that's going to be 10. I can math sometimes. And
good.
Dude, you guys see my strawberry shortcake?
What?
Oh,
Dodging.
whoa.
Jealous.
That's homemade whipped cream. I just spent the last hour fucking making that whipped cream.
Dude,
Awesome.
Heavy whipping cream.
I heard you got fired from that job.
fabulous. Oh my God.
Yeah, but then I got rehired.
Okay, good job. Well played, sir. Well played.
Second
Hey, I like your
chances.
hair.
Well whipped.
You like
Well
my hair?
whipped.
Yeah, I got this is I couldn't let Matt get all the haircuts.
It's sharp, man. It looks good.
I was jealous of Matt's haircuts.
Like it's literally sharp. Like don't poke my eye out kind of sharp.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I like it, Chud. Keep it up.
Dude,
Good,
thank
John.
you.
It's good. Don't let nobody say shit about that.
Okay.
Spike that.
Yeah. Is it my turn, or am I just interrupting?
No,
someone else's
sorry.
turn?
So you had 8 crossbow bolts fired at Erevan from the doors that just opened up. 1 hit, 2 hits for 16, 3 hits for 25, 4 hits for 38, 5 hits for
Wait, how many crossbow bolts fired at me? What the fuck?
44. So you take 22. There was 8 from repeating crossbows. They've all got heavy repeating crossbows. Yeah, it is like machine gun alley. I mean, yeah, you've got missiles flying at you like crazy right now. Because as she pointed at Shotten and said, she said, "Bring me the winged one, kill the rest." And they all saw you up on the battlements and just, yeah, just a volley. The 3 guards up here are getting fired down.
Double check one thing real quick.
He's like, wait a minute, I got something for this guy. You're still fine. You only took half damage. It would have been 44. We've got 6 bolts flying at Thogreg. 1, 2.
Wait, it doesn't say actually uncanny dodge. It does not say melee. It just says when an attacker hits you with an attack you can see.
You get to.
It's your proficiency bonus to your AC. Right.
Okay, so going forward, I will remember that. If you die,
No, that's fine. Yeah.
If you die, I'll just say, well, you told me too late. Thogreg, 1, 2, one more bolt. Let's see.
Oh, that's lovely.
1, 2, only 2. Boy, that armor. A lot of these just ricochet off. So Thogreg takes.
Yeah, my AC is a 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
And
22?
I'm enraged.
Shit, only
It's
one
a
of them hit.
22. My AC is a 22, and I'm battle raging, so it's only half damage.
Wow. Okay, so you took a whopping 3 points of damage from 6 heavy crossbow bolts fired at you.
That's because I'm a bad motherfucker. That's why. Reach in that bag and pull out the wallet that says "bad motherfucker."
Nice. Stone.
Hi there. Do that there thing.
Ooh.
And
Ooh, shit.
Get you my. I've just got so many spells. Pardon me for a moment. All right.
Oh, nice.
This on.
Roll to bless, because he can try to parry that.
Oh, okay. Come on, baby.
21. He can change his. He can get his. No, that does it, because he can get his armor class all the way up to a 21. So
Oh,
there you
that snarkety farkety.
So no, you hit. Yeah. So the
I
first
did
one.
hit. Oh, I did hit.
Yeah. You hit AC 21. He can only get up to 21.
Raven Queen loves me.
So you do 21 plus 3d8 radiant.
Yes. Did it not roll it for me?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
So.
I got it right here.
There we go. An extra 10. So 31 plus 24 is going to be 55. Woo-wee. And he needs to make a save, right?
Yep.
Constitution save or be blinded.
19 would be what he's trying to beat.
All right, here we go. He rolls a fucking natural 20.
What? Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sigh.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll do rolls out in the open. Sometimes I'll.
Thanks, man.
Dungeon Master GM rolling D20. 20. And do you have? Oh no. Okay, so it was a bonus action to do the spell.
Yep.
And then
two
attack. Do you have a third attack, or does that come at like level 20?
I don't think I do. I think I just have 2.
Okay, gotcha.
I would love to be dishonest and say no, but
yeah, I have 6.
My oath does not allow it.
Erebin, we are back to the top of the turn order. You are like literally doing everything you can, every acrobatic trick in the book to try to avoid this barrage of crossbow quarrels that's blotting out the sun.
Yeah, and that's all basically coming from those 2 guys up on the
no,
ledge, right? No,
that is coming from down here. There's 2 guys up on the ledge, but then the mass of them were coming from this group. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. I got you. Okay. Is there any type of cover to be had up here from that? Are there any of these little pillars along the side of the wall? Any of these?
From this side of the battlements, not so much. Right, it's the little crenellations. Battlements are mainly on the opposite side of the wall. I guess if you were.
That's why I asked with a question mark, because it was drawn on this side too.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there is. I'm sorry. Yeah, you should get some sort of cover from that.
It's not a big deal. I will just say I was exposed to that round or whatever. That's fine.
Gotcha. Yeah, going forward, yeah, you would get. Sorry, I was thinking you were up on the wooden ledge on the second level. But no.
Generally, when he's in this time, this is his mooning phase. Mooning over that. That's why.
I don't fully crest until past midnight. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do get over here.
Oh, Aravan.
And we just keep going for the legs. It's been working so well for me so far.
Nice.
29, and we will do the old
He's crushing them.
backstab of Rooney again.
Look at that. Wow.
And that's a 28. Lucky me.
Let me know. Just let me know if you need the blessing to stab.
Yeah, I will. I've been rolling all right.
11.
Yeah.
Plus
Don't I need to? I'll need to roll an extra what, D10 or something for the
30.
crit.
Oh, because you are on fucking whatchamacallit. Yeah, because you do have advantage, so that would be a crit. So 17. Yeah, well, it says crit advantage roll, so you get an extra 6 damage, or do you do an extra as well? I can't. Oh shit! I think yours actually does an extra D10 damage. Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. I think there was an extra D10 just specifically for that. If only on a crit for that one.
Crit,
It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. Okay, so that would be what? Math.
21 and 22 is 43. Plus 6.
Yeah.
It's 49.
Yeah.
Does that sound right? There we go.
That
He's
sounds
still
right.
up.
Okay.
Barely. These guys are tough. They are quite tough.
And I'm gonna take care to duck a little bit behind my cover. I've got a little bit of movement left or whatever, you know.
All right. And the 28. Oh, I'm sorry. The 28 does hit for 12 damage. Sorry, that does drop him. I missed that second attack. 12 damage. There you go. Just enough. You see him start to topple, and as he does, you just jam your sword right through his back, and then help him down to the ground.
Look up a shot. Hey, buddy.
I like it.
we got some synergy going here.
We should been doing this from the get.
What's up with the angry looking one down there?
I don't know. I'm gonna send
Maybe we
something
should
down
find
to
out.
licorice tits.
Okay.
Licorice tits. Like it.
My turn.
Yes, sir. Do it.
All right. So are there 5 people down here, Mark?
Correct.
And 5. I got LOS on them?
One of them's like a hurt guy, though, isn't it? Didn't...
the 5? No, all 5 of those down there are fresh.
Oh, okay. I thought
we're talking about the one that just came out of this building. This
yeah.
Doors right here.
I thought you said they'd like smacked and knocked somebody down. I thought that was the guy, the kind of faded guy. I thought. Nice.
Okay, so that is a 5th level spell. That is 46 fire damage, 46 radiant damage. They need to succeed on a dex saving throw of 19.
All right.
And that would be for half.
And you said, is it fire or cold damage?
It's cold.
Cold. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't do fire stuff.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you said fire, and I was like, is there fire?
Nope. No.
Okay, so let's see.
So it looks like it would be 6, 8. Gosh, that sucks. 8 cold damage and 12, 17 radiant damage.
All right, here we'll do her first. She got it.
It's disadvantage though.
She gets advantage on all saving throws against magic because she's a bitch.
Just Arrow. No, I mean just Shotton. That's it. I almost said Arrow because I'm just used to saying that.
Okay, so half damage on a save. And do we know? So the first one the cold damage?
Yeah.
And the radiant.
Okay, yep. So that would be 8 cold and 17 radiant.
All right. So that will still do some damage even on the save. And now we'll go with these guys. They do not get any
10-foot radius, so it should get all of them.
Right. Yep. I'm gonna have you get all of them.
And if there's anything within 70 feet above them, it would hit that too.
Gotcha. So here comes 4 rolls for them. And then 19 I need to make.
Nope.
That ain't gonna happen. Let's do it again. Sorry, here I'll do the GM rolls here. Because I don't type it out. That misses. That's closer. You got a 16. And nope. So then it's going to be full damage for all of them, which is 24.
Yeah. Unless they are vulnerable to radiant or cold.
Correct.
So advantage on all magic saving throws?
Yes.
We need stuff that gives disadvantage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Could at least make it back to even.
Right. Blessed Angel has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. They are mean fuckers.
Can I get a Titan check?
it comes down and she just kind of brushes her wings off a little bit, shakes it a little.
Shakes her tail feather.
Shakes her tail feather, yeah. Chudwell, still going for the guy in front of you, I take it?
Yeah, let's fucking stab him in the throat.
Nice.
Nice. Dave Jack wants to roll that. There we go. Lando on it. Roll the whatchamacallit, the blessing. Because that can turn that miss into a hit.
Is there a bless roll? Can I get a blessing roll?
Turn that frown upside down. Come on now.
Can I get an even keeney?
There we go. You need a blessing. From the Avon Keen. Yeah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah, your highness.
Do you feel the Raven Queen flowing through ya?
Mark. Mark.
Then we also, yeah.
Just as we're going on, just a reminder that Chudwell can't be frightened next to me at this point in time.
Okay.
And also, he gets my +5 modifier for saving throws.
Oh, nice. Okay. Awesome. Good to know. So that's gonna hit for 5 plus an additional D6 energy damage.
You need a D6.
Yes, please.
1 second.
I look over my shoulder and I say, "Don't worry, Stone. I'll keep you safe." and then I'll continue attacking.
I'm protected.
He's working his short sword, definitely in the Golden Guard. It's a pretty vicious battle back and forth. I believe you still have 2 more attacks with that short sword as well.
Yeah, I was gonna keep attacking.
Another attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep attacking.
How many attacks do you have?
4.
You want me to use all of them?
Yeah, just fucking stab.
1,
It's stab.
2.
I think he has 3.
Do 3? Okay, do 3 then.
Ignore the last one. And then...
Okay, so the second one's going to hit for 8 plus an additional D6.
That blush has been so freaking clutch.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Stone, yes you can. The 24 definitely does hit for 8 plus the additional D6 is 2 for 10. Nice. This golden guard that Chudwell is fighting is bleeding from numerous wounds now. Not looking well at all. Stone does an additional. All right.
Thank
It's not enough to drop him, but there you go.
How's he looking, by the way?
Both the one in front of you and the one in front of Chudwell, they are both just,
Battered.
gasping. Yeah,
Nice.
beaten,
Battered.
battered, bloodied. Yeah, looking like very, very, very close to either capitulating or going down. They're stumbling as they're kind of backing up.
Thank you, sir.
And Thagreg, when the angel disappeared, all of her weapons turned into sparkly little sparklers as well. Completely just from gun back to whence it came. Thagreg, you have a guy in front of you. He is very wounded as well.
I was hoping to use that whip on him. Actually, I was hoping to use that whip on her.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, truthfully,
I was hoping to use it, and so was she, by the way.
No, you wackadoo.
So, it's you and I, son. I will hit him again. That's all I do.
Hit that will hit, and that is going to drop him. You see, yeah, he brings up his shield one more time in an attempt. Broken arm, dislocated shoulder, trying to fend off just the savagery of the dwarven battle ranger. As he kind of tries to swing it up, you absolutely cleave right through the shield, right through his arm, and then sink the blade of the short sword halfway into his thigh, catching all the way onto his thigh bone. Blood just sprays everywhere. He immediately just goes into shock, falls down on the ground. Yeah, amputated arm is spewing blood all over the ground. That was only one attack. You do have...
I bathe in it. No.
I Scrooge McDuck dive into his guts.
So, what do I have around me now that he's dead? They're all dead.
That's an image.
All dead. All dead in Shimoto.
So, the guys that are hanging from the crosses, are they still alive and going?
Yeah. They're still alive. They look beat the fuck up. You do have, so situationally, if you're looking at the map right now, 25 feet in front of you is a golden guard that would put you, right on the flank of Chudwell and Stone. Huh?
Okay.
And then over in the courtyard, they're out of range, but you do have the guys that just stepped out of the main citadel.
Except my armor goes farther than that.
It does. Yeah, it's true. It does indeed. You use your exploding teleporting ring, but not the armor yet.
Yes, and I can use the armor multiple times, correct?
You can use your armor once every, I believe it's either a short or a long rest, but yes, you can use that.
And how far from the winged bitch?
Currently you do not have line of sight. Oh, and it does take an action to use that, and you've used your action to attack.
All right, so I got Stone on the left, Chudwell to the right of him, and 3 golden guard there.
Correct. You got to move at 25. You can move up there without using your armor's jumping ability.
So I can move up there and hit that guy twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I basically ran through the first guy on my way to on my way past him. I hit him on my way past him to get to the other.
Right. Just slice right through that shield.
Okay, just run right over him.
Yeah.
Kick him off my sword, and
yeah, the ebony guardsmen that are with Shotton's buddies, they kind of look at you like, "Holy fuck!" as you run by. They're like,
what just came around the corner?
We never see nothing do that before.
Well, I already took out one blessed angel. I'm going to take out all of their ebony guard too. I need a blessing from Shotten.
Gotcha.
A 19. He can parry that.
But hasn't he already parried this?
No, he hasn't. The guy that you just killed, he was the one who had already parried. Otherwise, he would have been able to parry the one that you.
No, I thought he parried Chudwell's, or did he not?
Nope, that was the middle guy.
That's the guy I hit. No. Okay, then I'm gonna hit him again.
Do it. Hit him.
Hit him again. Every time I close this, it closes, so I gotta go back to.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Ooh, I think that'll.
Lovely.
For 15. 15 slashing damage with the cold.
Nice. Yeah, you lay a solid hit right into his shoulder. He, it was one of those swings like if you knew you had gotten all of it into it, you probably could have taken a normal guy's head clean off. But he managed to deflect a lot of it. He's certainly giving you some newfound respect with a swing like that. However, what can she do now? What does she have?
As long as there's not a lich that can point at me and say, die, I'm doing okay.
Ooh, she can do that.
She can do that? The fuck she can?
Yeah, you see her, she pulls out from her back. She's got strapped across this very nasty looking recurved longbow. Pulls out a black feathered arrow and takes aim at shot and ducks. Airman, they're all hiding. Get out of here. Like, oop, nope, not me.
Airman's gone, shot and ducks. All that's standing is a dwarf and stone going, what the fuck happened? Everybody's gone.
Well, realistically, if there are two guys who can take the beating.
Yeah, guess what? I'm going to need some healing soon if you got some.
I'm getting it prepped.
Yeah, I'm down to 98. That first blessed angel pretty fucked me up pretty good.
Yeah, when you hit 50, I'll trigger it.
All right, she is going to she will fire at. She's going to fire at Erevan. Take she does not want to kill the winged one yet. So she's going to get you're going to get +2 from the cover, I think. That's what we'll call it.
I got camouflage too. I don't know. I don't know how long that works.
Yeah, I think that means if you're not moving when combat starts, you basically have nobody can see you, so you have like a surprise round.
Okay.
But so hits AC 20, and with the -2, which should hit.
It hits.
Oh wait, no wait. It's an attack you can see. So then it's what's your AC? 23?
No, it's gonna be half. It's melee and like AOE attacks. Like if it was if it was a dragon trying to breathe fire on me, I'm good. But one motherfucker shooting an arrow at me, I'm useless.
You're hit. You're like, bring on the dragons all day long. But one guy with a slingshot. All right, you need to make a con save, a DC 14 con save. Yeah, you missed it. And so you die. And
Take
It'll still be half. It'll still be half damage. It just won't be the boosted AC.
Oh, right. Sorry, I did full damage. So here you go. Plus.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my bad.
Oh shoot! No, whoops, I did that wrong.
Whoop, right.
Ouch.
What?
Okay, I trigger the heal now.
You're at 102, so you should be at 110. There we go. And instead of saying +8, I just put 8.
Aw.
Whoa! hate to see what would happen if I'd missed the save. She does take a second shot. And AC 21 for
She's
16.
shooting at me, right? She's shooting at me because she missed.
No, she's shooting at Erevan.
You got to point her to me.
19.
I wish there was something I could do to buff people's AC.
Yeah, AC's tough, man.
You point them to me.
You already made
Shoot
your poison save this round, so that's
Shoot
good.
the dwarf.
Shoot the dwarf. The dwarf wants it.
I cast taunt on Thargrag.
Yeah. That as she shoots Erevan, Thargrag yells out, "That ain't a shot! I'll give you a shot across your face, bitch."
Years ago, I played a.
Attack. Sorry, she gets another attack. Here comes
Damn, this bitch has a lot
3
of
attacks.
shots. Nothing. Yes.
18 for 29. So
18 before the -2, or yeah.
No, 20 -2 would be 18.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, she's got some big pluses too, but she's rolling decent.
How big are her pluses, Mark?
I already told you we can see down her. Never mind.
You see it all.
Looking at her legs. I just have a thing for those legs.
All right, Golden Guard. We got 2 guys up here. They are going to be shooting at.
Shoot the dwarf.
Oh, there's shotting. Shoot. They can only shoot at Erevan, but you'll still get the +2 for cover. So we'll get 4 shots from there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That would be a miss.
So I think 19 would hit AC 17. That is your AC. So I think that'll hit. For a total
do they have
12.
disadvantage? Are they rolling disadvantage?
No, they get -2 to hit.
Just checking. I mean,
Yeah, just check. Feel like they should.
Aren't they disadvantaged? I mean, I don't want to be. I don't want to presume or profile, but I think the Golden Guard are disadvantaged.
Right. Let's see.
They don't have privilege, that's for sure.
They have the Golden Guard privilege. That ain't a shot, you fucking pussies. Shoot the dwarf. Bring it.
Matt, I played a Battle Rager many years ago, and he used to yell at anybody who used a missile weapon and shame them by calling them like stick flickers. Goddamn stick flickers! Only pussies
Come down
shoot
and fight like a
fight
man.
at range.
Come and hit me.
Real fighting's right here.
2 attacks on Stone.
What? Come on.
They miss you.
He wants
18
3.
Not going to hit. Neither will.
Or will this?
Ooh.
That's a fumble. There it is.
You're in your eyes blinded. Ooh. Hey, maybe here's your blinding spike going to work after all.
Can I say I just threw the dirt?
Yes, it will. He is blind.
The blinding thing didn't work.
He threw the dirt at him.
I'm just like, oh look, Raven Queen did that.
Throw dirt in your eye.
Like, how did you do that? The Raven Queen. Raven Queen did it.
Litter
It's
bomb.
lawful if it's the Raven Queen. I mean,
A bunch of spiky feathers.
2 guys are going after Chudwell. 19's not going to hit. 17's not going to hit. They're using their spears still.
they suck.
Boy. And then we've got 3 on Thagreg. I'm sorry, 2 on
Come
Thagreg.
at me. What? Miss.
Wow. Yeah, that is
5 on Greg. Yeah.
I'm gonna
There we
yell
go.
at it some more. I'm yelling at him some more. Come down and fight like men, you fucking women. And look directly at the blessed angel too.
We have Upstars. Let's see where the fuck. Go in there. And then... See, that goes over. Sorry. I'm trying to find out. Oh, there we go. Okay. One of these Golden Guard. You see him run over here. Now I gotta get him onto the other map. Okay, so he's right there. And then 4 shots are going to be coming from this other area. And they are going to go against the Ebony Guardsmen. So we've got Golden Guard versus Ebony Guard. 1 hit for 11.
Golden and Ebony. Who has the privilege?
Carry most of those with his stepping aside, but Zen does take a crossbow bolt. Let me do the math here.
All those automatic crossbows, the golden shower of.
Oh. No.
Yeah, there it is.
Bolts, the golden shower of bolts all over us.
I think Caravan took the golden shower of bolts.
Hey, Shot, do you have inspiration?
No, I don't. I just use it.
Yeah, you do now.
Now you do.
All right.
Ill-gotten gain, sir. Ill-gotten gain.
Yes.
Take what you can get, because I used my inspiration.
Sorry, I'm doing a head count here, trying to figure out how many you've killed so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shit, we only get 400 experience points apiece.
6,
I do
7,
math.
8, 9, 10.
Trying to keep it to 2 slices per.
Right.
we've got a quota to meet, you know.
Yeah, you've killed 10 of the Golden Guard so far, and 2 Blessed Angels, which is pretty impressive.
Well, we owe him a couple more Blessed Angels, I think.
Right. Blessed Angels aren't allowed to have wings. Only Shotgun can have wings.
That's right. Stone.
All right. I'm keeping concentration on the Blinding Smite, which lasts up to 1 minute. So I am going to attack the blinded dude, which is not helping me at all with the blinding attack. Ew.
I was gonna say you have advantage, but that's
do I have a blessing from Shotgun?
Yeah.
Do I have a 4-point blessing?
Can I hear a blessing? Well, he cannot parry that which he cannot see. So
that is true.
20 is going to hit for 16 damage. Yes,
unless does that do him?
That killed him. That yes.
No, well, I won't embarrass him by how much more I mangle him. I'll let that be and attack the other guy.
No, as he's holding his hand up to his eyes, trying to clear the dirt, you just take your greatsword and absolutely impale him up to the hilts on it.
Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker. All right, so there's the next guy who is facing off against Shotgun.
Gotcha. And we have the Raven Queen's Blessing on that one.
Wait, what?
Can you get a 2?
Ooh.
Oh!
Painful.
He is
Was that in Twitch, Jack?
What?
Somebody gave +2 to a dice pool.
Do they?
What happened?
I got that option too. If you get
A certain amount of
you
channel
get
points?
500 500 Fanta liters.
Orange Fanta liters?
Orange Fanta liters, yeah.
Yeah.
Orange Fanta.
Liter of cola?
You can give a +2.
Nice.
Is that what that's supposed to be? That's supposed to be like an in-game award?
Yeah.
People can dump out?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Ah.
So like
Nice.
if they watch long enough, they build up enough channel points, and you get them for like following, or you're supposed to. But I don't know if they post award them or not, unfortunately. Either way, you build them up, and when you get to a certain
Work in
number,
progress.
yeah, they can cash them in for whatever. There's an option for giving advantage and an option for giving disadvantage.
So if somebody
Yeah.
gave me advantage right now, would that be positive?
I don't think that it's possible. I just don't think enough points can be accrued yet.
Okay.
No, it says here I can give advantage / +2 dice pool with
Okay.
your 500 points.
Sweet. There you go. So you can do it.
I just don't know how to actually do that.
Well, somebody gave me advantage.
Did that go out there?
I think so.
I just put it out there on the chat.
It said only visible to you, advantage +2 dice pool.
Nice, Duck.
Ducks leading the
Wow.
pool.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Nice.
You have more than all of us. How do you?
Does that mean Stone just?
Well, not more than me. I have infinite.
Are you
I
watching
think that means
twice?
I think that just means I hit, honestly.
Well, and if you hit, you dropped him.
Nice.
He was also.
I love that I didn't have to roll any of my extra damage. That's fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Hi, thanks guys.
I don't even see that though. How come I can't?
Did
see
he
it?
drop him like it was hot though?
Well, it says it's only visible to me, Jack.
Ah, cool.
So what
I
Stone
can,
did?
so I can completely lie to you. Oh
Stone-
yeah, there's another advantage. Fabulous.
Hey, I'll
Thank
take it.
you, Raven
Hey,
Queen.
it's good for role
Thank you,
playing.
Raven Queen.
Because watching the paladin just smite these two guys basically with the same sword blow, I imagine the guy's got dirt in his eyes. He's trying to clear it. You take the advantage, jam your great sword all the way through his chest, and then as you're ripping it out, you smash the other guy's temple in with the hilt of the sword, dropping him as well.
Yes, I do.
Two guys, full swing. Now we're back to the top of the turn order. Erevan.
Not at all surprised.
All right. Gonna go back to shot and get in cover. Grabbing cover.
Get in cover.
I'm gonna head down here. Is there like a door? Are these rooms? Like what am I looking at? Each of these like dark boxes here.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Which dark boxes are you looking at?
Down here by me.
Yeah, that's a small room. So if you look over here on the sort of the sketch, you
Okay,
can
it's
see
that little
yeah,
that deal
this
right
little
there,
house.
right?
Yeah, it's like a little watch room.
Is it enterable?
There is there is a door right next to you.
I'm gonna kick it in. Or I'm gonna attempt to open it or bust it in. Kicking
You're
indoors is
inside.
really my forte.
It looks like a small gathering room, possibly for shift changes and on the nightly watch. Also, maybe a place where guys could grab a meal, something like that. Weapons. You see there are a number of spears lined up along this wall right here, right there.
I'm doing a second wind.
Okay.
When I around the corner, so that was that 6 that I just rolled. I just added it on.
Gotcha.
And I have to be out of combat. Do I have to be out of combat to burn any of my other hit dice,
Yeah.
or how does that work? Am I out of combat in this room, or
no? It would be a short rest, which takes an hour.
Oh, okay. You have to be in a short rest before you can.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I do have a vial on me. It's was it a greater healing potion? What does that one do?
I believe the greater healing potion is 3d8. Let me double check.
Let me grab my inventory so I can mark it off real quick too.
4d4 plus 4.
4d4. Okay. Okay, so 14 more. Okay.
That doesn't sound very great.
No,
When they're taking off 50 at a
It's
time.
better than 2d4 plus 2.
When they take 50 off at a time, a greater healing potion gives you 12. It's a losing.
All right,
it's
changing that to 1 bottle.
It's a law of diminishing returns.
From 2 to 1. And that'll be, yeah, I'll check on Lando. Dorian, where are you?
Shut-in.
I just whispered
Yeah, I don't know
you,
if I want to
Erevan.
pull that trigger.
Is Erevan using
next
hunter
turn.
comms or?
Pretty much, yes. I do have some.
How the fuck's he talking to Lando?
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull that trigger right now. Hey, how's my Ebony Guardsman looking?
They're both maybe about 50%. They look like they're still in the fight, but they've definitely taken some wounds. Speaking of which, they're now going after the guard, the golden guard who just went up and is going after Thagreg. So there goes Zen, and here comes Nicolosa. Fuck me. Well, he can parry that, but well, that used up his parry for the round.
Good, because I'm gonna fuck him up on the next hit. But how did those other 3 pop up? Where'd those guys come from?
They were from the group that came out right here, right from the doors of the main citadel.
Whatever,
Okay,
we're still missing 20 more. So,
I forget,
And
Mark.
now
What is my
you
flying
can hear-
speed?
I believe it is. What is?
I thought it was like 40 or 50. Because regular movement's 30, right?
Yep. Flying speed. Let's see. I think I have that. Where is that?
Something's
Apotheosis.
gonna fly around in
it's
a loop
50.
and sprinkle fairy dust on us all.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly across here. Like, I'm gonna fly up and go into a dive to where I am. Let's see, if I were to be down here. I'd probably go like this. 1, 2, 3, like somewhere in the middle-ish.
Right, where you can reach us all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and yep, okay, you got that going on. Sweet.
And then I will cast. I might be blowing the nitro too soon, but whatever.
I'm thinking
Blow it.
Wait. Ah, fucking 700.
So
Holy
I'm going
shit.
to try to bring everybody up to max if possible.
Oh, God bless you, dude. Whoa.
could
The
use it.
Raven Queen.
The Raven Queen bless you. Sorry.
It's 700 total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody say what you need. Everybody shout out what you need to cap off to the top, and we'll see if we got enough.
What
I
you're
need
down?
130.
And I got my calculator out.
I need 130.
You need 130
130 to Thargrak.
minus 130. Okay.
Thargrag, boom.
I need 76.
We're at 570.
76.
76. We're at 494. I actually have my wrong max hit points.
111.
111.
Stone and I have been getting our asses beat on.
Okay, take it.
You take this Raven Queen.
We like the
So Erevan, Stone, Thargreg,
What is
Chudwell
that-
is
what
down a
that
lot.
on you?
Yeah,
Praise
Chudwell's
be
at,
the Raven Queen.
he's at 86 out of 174, so he's at about 92, is it?
Hold
Shut
on a
You're the
second.
one with
He's
the
at 80.
calculator.
He's got 81 currently. I don't know what his max is yet. Hold on.
He's got 86 currently out of a total of
86 or 174.
174.
Yeah, 174. So
Wow,
he's
he's
around 90-ish.
Do I not have Chadwell here? Who am I
88.
clicking on?
He's on there. You can click on him.
Oh, now it says 86. It said 81. Weird.
So what would he need?
Chadwell slowly
88.
advances his hit points.
88?
Oh, I'm at 81, Jack.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, I gave him 88.
Why won't it let me click in there? It won't let me cog into his character sheet, though.
What about you?
There we go.
Cotton?
I am not using my calculator for me. I think
you
we'll
did
have
it. Somebody else did it.
how about all of our NPCs?
24 to Nicolosa.
I'll give it to him.
26 to Zen.
26 to Zen.
And if there's any leftover Kaiden down there, looks like he needs a couple.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if he's participating or not, but
Nah,
Who
not
else is
really.
participating?
Okay, well then screw him. He
Yeah,
can have
yeah,
one.
Heal your Ebony Guardsman.
Yep, I just did. How much am I
Now we'd
low?
like to. I'd like to take those extra hit points and put them in my pocket for later.
Like saving the second half of my sandwich.
Put him in my butt.
Like
Yeah, I
saving my
think I
second
did
half of my
max it.
burrito. Yeah.
Mark, I haven't. I'm so terrible. I haven't increased my hit points
Okay.
In how long?
for like 3 levels on my guy here. Like I had it on my character sheet, but not on my token.
Oh, what's your
I
new
should
max?
be at 175.
175. All right, I will change that there. Boom, done.
Um,
So you were at 147. The difference between 147 and 175 is
we can just
20.
keep me at 90. I'm pretty sure I'll still max it out.
Here I'll give you 28, which would put you at 121. That's your. There you go.
So
Now you can-
175.
So that it's 54.
54 minus 54. Okay, I still have hit points left to give.
Well, how many? I'm curious.
191.
Holy shit!
That is brilliant. That is
Yeah.
brilliant.
I was gonna wait until next turn, but I was like, someone might drop. You know, Darkring's got 3 dudes on him.
Close. It's
And
close.
Somebody got
also,
to die.
That's
also
brilliant.
being on the other side of one of these spells happening, I know how demoralizing it is to make all of this hard-earned work in combat and then see all of it just go away. It is completely demoralizing.
Mm-hmm. Well, good on you. That was fucking crazy.
My
Awesome.
9th level spell.
Boom.
Brilliant.
You said
Brilliant.
when you said bring everybody to Max, I thought you meant there's somebody named Max and we were everybody
No, that's a different
to
game.
them.
Different game.
That's the vampire guy, right?
Isn't that what the healer's name is in Princess Bride?
Miracle
Miracle
Max.
Max.
Excellent miracle worker.
We just bring him to Miracle
Have
Max.
fun storming the castle.
What's a miracle, man? You get a rotten miracle.
Awesome.
Great.
All right, we are at Shugwell. And if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. Just want to grab a drink. I believe though that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I just want to do 3 regular attacks.
That would be 4.
3 regular ass attacks.
Oh, Chudwell, you're a rock star, man.
The fighter is doing
Ooh,
regular
yeah.
attacks.
Nice. Can't parry because he already used it. So that's a hit. That's a hit. That is a hit. So roll
noble is this?
3d6 for your.
I'll just
radiant
do
for
3
your
attacks. Jack, please do that.
But don't you have 4 attacks?
No, he has 3. At 20th level, he gets his 4th.
Oh.
For an extra 7, so I said it was that we're at 25.
Look, I'm a nobleman, and I don't know why you're questioning my battle tactics. They're honestly,
All right.
I'm doing the best of
So
everybody.
again, yeah, he is making short work of this golden guard with his fancy sword play.
I am a battle master. If I have like an extra like bonus action or something, can I like just bash my shield into this guy, like just bash him into the door and make a lot of noise?
Yeah, I mean that's like a shield bash. I believe is one of your tricks.
Oh, was that? Can I do that instead of regular attack, or am I already done? Maybe next time.
You're already done.
You have-
yeah.
well,
Wait a minute,
next
wait a
time.
minute. Tricks are things a whore does for money.
They're illusions, Michael.
Yeah, you roll a superiority dice, and you can push them. Use it to strength.
Trick is something a whore does for money, or candy. I love Will Arnett.
Oh, that there's an awesome show.
Michael. Sorry, a little Arrested Development moment there. Now we are at Thagreg. He is dwarf. He is pissed, and now he is at full health.
He is
God help us
dwarf.
all.
Hear him roar.
He might possibly be muted.
I was muted. So now I have 3 of them by me.
Yep.
Ah, you've come to play. So the one in front of me, how many hit points does he have left, DM?
He looks like he's around halfway in the fight, and then the 2 guys just north of you, they both got hit by Shotten's his freezing blizzard.
So are they at disadvantage right now?
They've taken some damage, but they don't look as bad as the first guy. The first guy
disadvantage because they're frozen, or are they just
no. They've taken a little bit of they took about 20 hit points worth.
And from my calculations, each one of these fuckers have about 98. So I can't add I don't have your little cheat sheet that keeps track of each one in my brain, so I'm going to hit the guy right in front of me. Yes. And I'm going to hit him with a critical hit, which is coming right now. There it is. Fuck him.
16 damage. Nice. You smash your Frostbrand sword into him. You see snowflakes fly out in a long arc, freezing parts of his shoulder and his armor. The force of the blow drives him back, but he's still on his feet.
I don't know what a kick would do.
D10, your spike damage.
Is it my spike damage?
Yeah. I mean, because you're any sort of melee attack that you do that is without a weapon, you got so many spikes, knees, kicks. I mean, elbows, shoulders. Yeah, anything that you want to do is going to be a
because I want to kick him out of the way and kick him back, and then hit the other 2. So.
Yeah, you can do a push attack, which is going to be basically it's a grapple attack, but rather than trying to grapple him, if you succeed on a strength check versus his athletics or acrobatics,
can I throw him? Can I throw him into the other 2? Grab him and throw him.
Yeah, if you succeed enough. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to use him as a bludgeoning weapon against the other 2.
All right,
grab him. And then hit the other 2 with him.
Oh!
So I don't know what I'm gonna roll for that. Maybe just a strength check, or am I?
Yeah. Do a strength, like a grapple check, like yeah. Okay. I guess is this what they mean by dwarf tossing? I always thought it was something else.
It's the opposite of tossing the dwarf. It's the dwarf tossing a golden.
When the dwarf tosses you,
I'm gonna grab the golden warrior and throw him right into the other guys and try.
You don't toss dwarf. Dwarf tosses you.
Dwarf toss you. So where is that? Just a strength roll.
Yeah. Give me a.
I don't think I have a. I don't know if there's a grapple on my skills. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's going to be a strength.
It's going to be a strength. Okay.
Yeah, countered by.
I'll roll it for strength. All right.
Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Oh, I think I did it.
Yeah, that's
32 with the.
That's a
blessing.
32.
Wow.
So I reach over, grab him, and just be like, "Now you're here." Throw him right. Now you're gone.
No, you more than doubled it. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, you pick him up and you're like gorilla pressing him a la Ultimate Warrior.
And I just slam him right into the other two next to me.
Is this,
Yeah.
wait a minute, is this a well?
Is there a well?
There is a well.
Where's the well?
Oh, yes,
Right
there
next.
is.
Oh
Can you
fuck!
do
Should I throw
can
him
you
down the
do a-
well?
This is,
I think I'm gonna just throw him in the well instead of the other two. I'm just gonna throw him right into the well. I pick him up
as
and
you're
just,
about to hit the guy, Stone's like, "Hey, you know there's a well right here."
I turn and just spin him right into the well.
Is it-
Just throw him in the well.
I think
Stone was
you should toss
actually
him.
planning on trying to do a "This is Sparta" moment.
I was hoping
couldn't
the
get
dwarf
there,
would
so-
throw him over towards the well, and then Stone would alley-oop him in and
Alley-oop
slam
him
dunk.
in. Don't worry. There's
He's
two
coming
more.
off the top rope.
There's two more. We could try it with the other ones. Instead of trying to kill these fuckers, I just figure we'll throw them down the well. I'm tired of hitting them.
All right, give me another strength check to toss him down the well.
Oh,
The good news is my minimum strength is a 20.
Is it
So
20?
if a 20 hits, a 20 hits.
Good God. Yeah,
No matter
another
what I
7
roll, it's
plus
a,
29.
plus
Yep. There we
29.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
So he's gone.
He
So
gone.
then I want to. So that's my first attack, right?
Yeah. No, that was that was all three. You hit him with the crossbrand, then you grabbed him, picked him up with the second. We're pressing him up, roaring, and then you just fucking dumped him down the well.
How deep is that well?
You don't know. You'd have to. Hop
I'm
down
waiting
there
to hear the fall.
Your well is your how deep is your well?
Great
So,
call.
and
Stone.
Greg, I'm
Great
going to give
call.
you inspiration for that because that was fucking awesome.
You seen when Gandalf fell off the bridge? That's kind of like this well.
Oh, and he comes back as Golden Guard the White.
He's not golden. He's the Titanium Knight now.
He's the titanium. guy.
Titanium Guard.
No, there's a big X on him. I think he died in the fall.
Oh yeah. Shotten, you need to make a dexterity save. You see the winged woman, and she pulls out this long-looking whip, and you see her whisper something to it, and she just drops it to the ground, and it snakes forward like just viper speed, just zipping across the ground straight at you.
I'm not on the ground. I'm probably about 20 feet high.
Okay, well then it zips up. It's got range. It's
okay. I'm gonna be like a fly tied to a piece of hair, stuck on a desk. Dexterity save then?
Yes.
What? That's not dexterity.
That is really not. What
That is not. Well, shit.
That's
Do saving throws? Do you get your ability modifier
Your
added?
blessing. Don't you have your
Yeah,
blessing?
yeah.
Wait, 2d6.
He didn't
what
bless
the heck is
himself.
that?
He
But
blessed everybody
2d6
else.
is not a blessing.
Oh, I
It's not a
did bless
dexterity.
myself.
He didn't bless himself.
Okay, so ability
Bias.
modifiers. I'll fix this macro immediately.
Oh, it should be linked to your.
Why
character
it
sheet.
Yeah,
looks
it's just,
beautiful.
it's on your character sheet, man. You can just click the dexterity
That's.
saving throw.
I thought that's what I had done. All right, getting that back up. Oh, see it. Got it. Rolling it. Click self. Kaboom boom.
Oh, nice. You see the end of the whip. It snakes up and it looks like it's trying to wrap itself along your leg, but you kick it off.
Ah.
No. Oh.
Ooh,
And as it falls to the ground, she looks at you and she goes,
I think I'm gonna turn around and fly right at her fucking licorice tits.
You should throw the snake at her.
And honestly, you're high enough right now that you actually have this view.
Yep.
and you see her. She
You can
turns
see
around.
down her you know.
She says to the two men standing at her right, she says, Joseph, Anders, can you please do something about the winged one?
Oh, dear Lord.
And he comes forward.
Joseph and Anders. The boy toys. And the leather masks and the zippers.
And they also look like Golden Guard, but they are, you can tell by their, the crests on their helm. It's, they are definitely
They're
higher.
elite.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I like it. I like it very much.
He is going to back. Oh, no, he's not going to back up. He would be provoking.
Should back
He's
that
a
ass up.
bad move. Oh, boy. You know what?
Can he help but back himself up with the insanity?
He's going to back up. Thagreg, you get a attack of opportunity.
Ooh. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to throw him in the well. Can I throw him in the well?
No, you can use a melee attack. You can use like a punch. I mean, you
That's
can't
a grapple.
Grapple. Unfortunately, not much.
All right, I'll just hit him with my sword. I'll pull out my sword and hit him with my sword. First, he's swinging at me, right? Did he hit me? He missed me.
No. He didn't swing. He's backing up. He's trying. They're trying to back up and form a new line.
Oh, but I get a melee attack because of that?
Yeah, because he is. You get what's called an attack of opportunity because he is leaving an area that you are threatening, and he's not.
I was waiting for him to hit me with his 3 hits of damage so I could melee attack him for 12.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. You know what? No, you don't get. They're disengaging. So
yeah, that's not an attack of opportunity.
That is not an attack of opportunity.
They actually have to hit me for me to hit him back. You hit me, and I'll hit you back.
But the two guys over here, they do not have to disengage, so they're going to use their attacks, and they're going to fire at Thagreg with their crossbows.
Ooh.
There should only be
22
4.
or less, bitches.
1, 2, 3. Wow. Now I'm rolling shit. All right, there you go.
Now I'm going to tell them again. I'm going to be like, come back and find your friend in the well.
and like the ninth, it's not like these attacks aren't hitting. These things are just ricocheting. Sparks are flying as you just like stalking forward menacingly.
I'm like, come back. I'll throw you in the well too.
Come take a dip in the well. Come on.
Get to the well. Get to the
well. We
I
have
stand at the well.
Up top.
Wait for them to
fire. They're gonna fire down at let's see who is.
Hit the dwarf. I'm gonna yell at him. Shoot at me! Shoot at me!
Thagrag's last stand here at the well.
So we got 4 bolts firing at Shotten.
Oh shit!
1 hit for 12 damage. And then on the other side, we do have these 2 guards. And now they are looking down below with their crossbows, and they are going to fire at Stone, and these guys up here are going to fire at the Ebony Guard because they're closest. So first we'll do the 4 shots on Stone. A 22 will hit.
Yes.
For 6 damage. Will a 20 hit?
20 is my armor class.
Okay, so 20 hit. So we got 6, 8 is 14, plus 11 is 25. They rolled a little bit better that round. And that is taking the -2 per shot for your heavy armor mastery. More difficult to say than I would have anticipated. And now we got 4 shots, 2 going at Zen, 2 going at Nicolosa. First we'll do Nicolosa. That's not going to hit. second shot. Not going to hit. And Zen. Oh, he's going to catch one. He's going to catch 2 for 21. Boy, good thing you had him healed up. And I believe.
Yeah, that probably would have come close to dropping him.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Stone.
I want to know what a mass heal spell looked like.
I don't know, but all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure all of us went, ah.
Yeah.
if that doesn't make some believers out of people, I don't know what does. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
thank you for that, Jack. I'm gonna put some work into that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for this dude. I've kept my concentration on the blinding smite.
All right, and from your military training,
Yes.
you recognize the insignia and the different markings on his armor. So this guy right here, he is like a lieutenant or under commander level, and this guy right here looks like he is commander level.
Okay, the small guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll attack the bigger guy.
The bigger guy? Okay.
Yeah.
The
I want him.
Guy. I'll take care of him. What just happened there? Why did I move over?
That's a sidestep before you attack.
You said you were attacking, so I was like, well, I'll move.
I was
you over.
here though, right?
No, that's
here.
Well,
No, you were down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I moved. I just moved myself there.
Oh, that's Chudwell. Sorry. Yeah, that you were right.
I was there. Is where I moved.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Because I put myself between shot and danger. Is what I was doing.
Yeah. Yes. There we go. Okay, so you're
can
gonna go
actually-
after this
I'm
guy.
gonna go after that punk.
Gotcha.
With the blinding
With your
smite.
blinding. Oh shit!
No,
That hit. Fuck.
Ooh, nice.
Fuck.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
And that first one's going to have a
Swing barrel.
an additional 48. So, hold
20.
on. So that's additional on that
Damn.
first one. And then additional on the last one will just be a 1d8.
And so, oh, shit. Wow. So, fuck. You don't even need the additional last one. So you did 26 plus 18 is 44 plus 28 is 72. Yeah, that is enough to drop him down. He basically steps up to the line. He's ordering here. He's like, form the line here, form the line. Everybody get up to the line. And as he comes up, you see him raise his shield, drops his crossbow. He's pulling out his spear, and you just cut him down and like hand on his chest and just drive your sword right through him.
I'm trying to think of the best like Schwarzenegger line to come back with, but I just can't. I can't find it.
See you at the party, Richter. I don't know.
The only thing that I was coming up with is let off some steam, Bennett. That's the only thing I'm coming up with. I wish I could use the I'm looking for a standard. 2 snakes facing each other, but they are one. Yeah, there's nothing.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, Erevan, top of the order, and I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break. Just run real quick. Let everybody do.
Yeah, everybody. Why don't we take 5 here, and I'm going to run a commercial break for the sake. I find out that if you run the commercial breaks when we're taking a break, then it will prevent them from doing it during play as often.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
So I'll do it.
Yeah. So, well,
Right on.
we will be right back in under 5 minutes, guys. See, pre-roll ads are disabled for 21 minutes. Neat.
Very cool, man. Thanks for doing all this work, Jack.
Yeah, no problem. It's fun.
And thanks for sacrificing so much space on your electronic girl called Marjorie of Kemp, but she's like, we're not going to do that because she's fucking crazy, is what she said. And then I said, well, that's the one I want to read now. And so instead of actually doing the assignment, I read about Marjorie Kemp and said, I want to make this a comic book. And so I've written probably half of a graphic novel based on the life of Marjorie Kemp, which was the book she wrote. And basically cool. In that time, you basically never wrote anything about a personal relationship with God because you didn't have it. Everything was done in Latin, and most people didn't have that language skill. So the only people who could interpret the Bible for you was the church. But Marjorie Kemp had a personal relationship with Jesus, and she believed she saw Jesus and that he would come and sit beside her while she was in bed and would visit her in church and tell her to cry more in church. It was a
sit beside her was a euphemism for lots of sex.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
says Ezekiel.
She always talked about how there were certain sins in her background she could never bring up. And it was all just like, oh my God, she just had so much sex. Like she wound up having like 14 kids with her husband. And then you're like, just outside of that, like I think she was slightly promiscuous. But it's a crazy awesome read, and these teachers that I had just really inspired me to explore that. And I would love to find an artist for that because it would rock.
Hey, Mark, I figured it out.
Okay.
All of the saving throw macros I had were from Dungeon World. They're all 2d6 plus the modifier. That's what I rolled.
Oh shit!
Am I seriously not? Have you made a fucking saving throw in that long? Christ, we do a lot of fucking talking in this game.
I just avoid
nothing but
all
combat.
our games.
I avoid everything at all cost.
Good stuff. Has it been 5 minutes? Is our advertisement over?
Yeah, we're back. We've been back.
I didn't see any advertisement happen.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. I don't know.
We're back up and running?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Game on. Game on.
All right. Thank you for those of you that stuck through that little brief respite as we could take facilities breaks and grab beverages. I am now drinking this delicious Topo Chico. Topo Chico, water from Mexico because hipsters. And we are on the top of the order. With it, I'm sorry, is that not a good commercial for Topo Chico?
Awesome. That was
Pretty great.
Awesome.
We are back at the top of the order. We have Erevan, the plucky little elf that could, and he is well within killing range. He is now in this small little sort of a shack, this gathering room here at the top of the battlements.
How cozy does the bed look in this room?
There's actually there is a desk, and then there is a table. It looks like there is a deck of cards neatly stacked on the table, as well as candles that have been burned down to nubs. It certainly looks like this is more of a changeover room.
Where did the two guys on the ledge come from? We were out there just a second ago. Did they climb up or something?
They came out of this door here.
Mother effers.
Secret door fuckers.
There it is.
And you're like,
secret
hey,
door fuckers.
Look who's got hit points, bitches.
Look who doesn't have advantage.
Just saying.
Coos, where are you at? Where did you end up?
I'm flying. I'm in the middle of the field, but I'm still pretty much at lower elevation.
So yes, you can jump off of that ledge and grab
Let's
his
see.
feet.
I am basically like right here.
Oh, okay. So you're right above like stone.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I'm
those
right
guys?
above the, pretty much above the melee.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, I'll pull a surprise, motherfucker, and come busting out this door, and bump uglies with this guy.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Then we will use backstab. What's a good one this time?
Wow.
And then I've got I still got one that I don't use too often. It's per encounter. It's an old boon that's an extra 3d4.
Was it the deep wounds or whatever? Sure, roll it. We'll
No, it's yeah.
I know you take
Yeah,
better.
yeah. This it carried over. I promise. Yeah, it's
Right.
one of the
Like,
only
I don't know.
boon related things that I get carried over.
Nice.
And it was 3d4. It's nothing big.
Awesome.
I don't even remember what my boon was.
About time to start eating chips again. 10 o'clock at night.
That's what I just wanted that first hit to be a big
Why
one.
do you have to say that?
Surprise,
Oh, yeah,
motherfucker! Wham! That's all one whack.
Yeah, you absolutely just laid into him. Got him right underneath the armpit. You can tell you probably sliced through his brachial artery. It's a bad
Third one didn't count there. That was accidental.
Gotcha. But 10 more damage on top of that. Yeah, after that first barrage, he definitely looks like he is much the worse for wear. One arm is basically hanging limp at his side. You can just see blood gushing down. I mean, it is just dripping off of
Hanging
his
by a tendon or something.
Yeah.
Gristly bit of tendon.
It is gnarly. We have now Shatan.
Shatan is going to veer this direction, and he is going to cast this one.
Ooh, the Raven Bolt.
This guy right here. At this guy right
Ooh,
there.
nice.
Shit, I should have shot it at that bitch, but that's all right. 13 radiant, and then I'm gonna fly in, and shit, I wanted to hit him, but maybe I'll fly like over here or swoop around and come down like over here.
Oh, perfect. Yes, you can do that. Drop in behind.
Yeah.
Up above. Yes, still within range of your team.
Yep, still in threat range.
Fantastic. That will work.
I look at Ervin, I say, sorry, me left you for a little bit. Needed to bring the Raven Queen's healing on our homies.
Thank you for that.
Indeed, sir. So now this guy's going to have advantage on him on his next attack.
Mr. Chudwell. Oh, he does. Okay, let me make a note of that. Okay. Now, Mr. Chudwell, you are going up next. They have reformed the line, and they had tried to reform the line under the guidance of new players, look like commanders that entered the field. Stone absolutely annihilated one of them that stepped up to the line. Now there is this over commander. And you recognize the rankings too, Chudwell. You actually probably know the guy personally. His name is Joseph Blackmore, and he is the over commander of the Golden Guard. He is fiercely loyal to Zeech, known as more of a tactician than an actual fighter. He's advanced in years. but still has a very sharp mind as far as tactics go. And he still has 2 Golden Guard next to him, as well as the Blessed Angel just behind the line.
Okay. What was his name again? Joseph Blackmore or something?
Yes, and he you would recognize him. You probably don't know him very personally. He's kind of he's still rank and file, whereas you're the aristocracy. But I'm sure you probably would have met him at least once or twice in state functions. He is the overall commander of the Golden Guard.
All right. Well, hello there, Sir Blackmore. I see you are on the wrong side of history yet again. You fucking dumbass.
Is that dumbass or Doombas?
Doombas. Would you? Are you looking to try to maybe persuade him to switch sides, or are you trying to intimidate him, or are you just saying some shit to be cool?
I'm saying some shit to be cool. I'm gonna go stab him in the face in that fucking
All right. Do we have is Lando available to do the rolling for that? Possibly.
Someone's making gifts and shit.
Yeah, I just saw that as well. Okay, here we go.
I couldn't stop thinking that.
Oh shit! There we go. Nice roll. Damn.
Very nice.
Nice. That's 2 hits. You still get a 3rd as well if you'd like.
Yeah, I think I should just fucking keep hitting this guy.
And 21 is going to be enough. So then roll 3d6 additional damage.
Nice.
Oh, it's 33. Nice. Yes.
Nice hit.
You sounded so creepy when you said that.
Nice hit.
Nice hit.
Nice hit. Nicely done.
Hit him
Nice
again.
Let's see. He is going to use a repost action.
I think we're going to have to refer to Jack as the middle guy.
Middle top guy.
Middle top guy.
I want that shirt.
I want that bumper sticker.
I'm the middle top
Middle
guy.
top guy. Like it.
So as you are wading in, you're hitting blow after blow, and after you land the last blow, you feel some satisfaction as you can tell you're gaining ground, each attack making more purchase than the last. And as you step in confidently on the last one, you see him deftly step aside and then thrust with his spear. He got a critical hit, doing 15 points of damage to you with
this dude's kind of badass.
A very, very well-timed repost attack. You can tell he's probably a little bit of a battle master himself. And he says to you, he says, "Hey, Chudwell. Fancy seeing you here. Never thought your whole family would turn traitor."
Ooh.
Ooh, shit. Thogreg, you're up.
Ooh, wee.
Oh. Speaking of traitors, who's next for my well? How far away is that guy? I'm gonna throw him at the well.
He is. He's 5 feet from you, and he is 15 feet from the well.
How far do you think I could throw him?
The answer is always far enough.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the roll. I mean, I would say if you roll a 30 or higher, you could throw him 15 feet. 25 would throw him 10 feet. Anything less than that, you can throw him into the next square, which would be 5 feet.
Okay.
An exaggerated body slam.
Yeah.
So the okay, 30 or higher.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need everybody's love on this one.
You got to grab him. First you got to grapple him. You got to get him, lift him up so that you can fucking chuck him.
Yeah. This guy's gonna lose his fucking mind when I do this.
Slam him like a basketball.
So which one is he?
Which are you talking about? The commander guy?
Yeah, the commander. Which one?
Oh fuck, the commander. Okay, yeah, the commander is. Let's see. Hold on. I thought you were just talking about the nearest guy. The commander.
No, I was talking.
The one that Chudwell's fighting.
And how far? Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
I can make my movement.
Yeah.
And then I could grab him.
Yeah.
And then I can spin and throw him. And if I grab him and throw him from here, how far is it to the well?
10 feet. 10 feet, so 25 or above.
I'm gonna need all the blessings and all the advantages people fucking give. So first I'm gonna grapple. Strength roll?
Yep. Okay. He is going to contest that.
Oh, and I have a blessing. But he missed it anyway.
Okay. You got him. So you have him. You have now grappled him.
So now I'm gonna throw him in the well.
Because of your armor, he's gonna take D10 plus your strength damage. Because you are covered in spikes and razor blades, basically.
So a D10 plus. Well, I'll just roll my armor attack.
Yeah, your armor, spike damage.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, 8 damage.
Well, I got a 29 on that. That means I must have thrown it. Right?
There we go. Gotcha. All right. So you have him now. You have him grappled.
Wouldn't that be my throw?
No. That the first one is sorry. That was just to determine the damage just from your grapple. So you got a hold of him. Now you got to chuck him.
Okay.
So roll again. Roll your strength. Oh shit.
Blessings.
Yeah. I know. I was like, you needed to make a 25. Motherfucker.
I did. And I got a 27.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
The Raven Queen comes through again.
So I grabbed him, I hugged him, and then I threw him in the well. He disrespected Chudwell.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. And as I throw him, I'm going to be like, join your friend in the well.
You pick him up, he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Put me down! And then you chuck him, he's like,
Just like the Emperor at the end of Jedi.
Just throw the commander in the well?
I just threw the commander in the well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
Well, it takes too many hits to kill him.
You know, I
sit there and beat on him and beat on him and beat on him, and if I could take him 3 hits, I could throw him in the well.
Targreg found an insta-kill cheat code.
Do all your fighting next to a well.
When I'm fighting next to a well.
And that all
comes from
portable
Stone
well.
saying, Stone's going, there's a well. We could put him in the well.
That's what I'll work on. I'll work on Bigsby's portable well.
I pointed out the well to you, Targreg.
Yes.
We need to have more wells.
Has it been three turns yet?
Not yet. Yeah, I know. Not yet.
How many golden gods does it take to fill the well? That's what we're trying to figure out.
You see the blessed angel. She shakes her head and she says, "Typical." And then she spreads her wings, rising majestically into the air, and then turns and starts flying back towards the angel's eyrie.
Oh, the little bitch.
And at that point,
That's all right. We have to save a few for the Titan.
right. These two guys here, they both drop their. As soon as she leaves, they drop their spears and they just go down on one knee and they say, "Mercy, mercy, we surrender, mercy."
Where'd Licorice Tits go?
Yeah, she started flying back towards the angel's eyrie.
You mean after we threw their captain in the well, they committed
to here?
Little fuckers.
No. She's flying back north.
The angel's
she flew
area.
away?
Going to where the Titans are going. The Titan is heading.
Oh, I fly after that bitch.
He's all like, hell no. Hell no.
Chase music.
Let's go.
You don't try to hit me with a snake whip up my rear and just fly.
No, you didn't.
Nah. Been having prison flashbacks and that ain't cool.
And I clipped that.
Prison flashbacks. Prison rules.
Can we hear how close he's getting, or can we tell that there's a commotion going on in the?
Can you hear what?
The Titan.
I don't really. I was looking at the Carrack's Cross map and I couldn't figure out where the barracks are.
It is.
And I don't have it.
He's basically next to
right now he's
Manor.
probably climbing up the embankment, climbing up the banks right
to
now.
To the area.
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't know where's the barracks.
Well, yeah, you cast your spell. If we go to,
just kind of northeast of the.
Well, I know where the area is. I just don't know where.
It's between the manor and the area.
So you
yes,
you said that they surrendered, Mark?
Yes. Yeah, they all seem to be surrendering.
Then I start opening up the doors.
What is it, number 30, I believe?
31 is the Eyrie, and then 32 is the barracks. 31
okay.
That's another manor. That's like
the Chudlow Manor, I think.
Nah,
Chudlow is one of those tiny little ones above that big.
One of those tiny little insignificant houses. You'll forget it immediately once you see it.
So all the fighting was right here that we just did?
Yeah, it was right here. And so she just.
And the area is right here?
No, the Erie's at 31.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So the Titan's busting around up there somewhere, presumably.
Right, and so the Titan right now is right about here.
We've saved him at least one. That's
we saved.
Right.
He
all right. So the question is, Shotten has a strength of 6. Could he bring Ervan with?
You have a strength of 6?
No. I don't know. It's pretty low.
Probably not. Ervan is an elf, and he's probably light.
I'm not that. I don't weigh that much.
Can I throw him? Can the dwarf throw him? What if Titan and I do an alley-oop and just two-handed throw?
Can I cast Hold Person, but it'll be more like a soft cuddle as I'm flying?
I think there's a cuddle person.
Cast Featherfall and then just drag him.
I modify my Hold Person spell to Spoon Person.
Oh,
tuck under wing.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a
Feels
big
all safe
guy,
and
but
warm.
I'm a big spoon.
That's only if Ervan, if you sing "You Are the Wind Beneath My Wings" as you carry.
You are the
okay,
wind.
and
I will sing some Streisand to you.
Lando, what do you want to be doing? As you see Krathanos start pulling himself out of the lake and crawling up the walls, you can see a number of dark winged forms darting out from the top of the eyrie, and it's like a mosquito swarm. They just start swarming on him.
The eyrie.
Are you going to engage in combat immediately, or do you want to step back and wait? What would you like to do?
I'm still invisible, so I'm just going to.
I'd like to take a long rest
and wait.
The dwarf is like, I'm done. I'm gonna take a rest.
I'm good. I'm gonna take a nap.
Let's get us back to the barracks though momentarily. Oh, here we go. We're back there. And so as the Golden Guard is throwing down their weapons, here we go. Let's show you in here.
They're either throwing down their weapons or becoming hedgehogs.
You see there are a bunch of the militia in this room, and they have in this nearest room they have overpowered the two Golden Guard, and they have them down on the ground with their spears at their throats.
Yeah.
And they're all
get
doing
'em,
a
boys.
musical number on the beds.
And all of them what are?
They're all doing a
Yes.
musical number. I think they're doing "It's a Hard Knock Life." It seems like a very orphanage feel. There.
Yeah.
How much more time would do you guys want to spend here at the barracks? Do you want to go room by room?
I just want to open them up.
Okay. So
So
Thog,
fucking tired. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
It's not even midnight yet.
Shotten did not leave yet?
No.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, he
Yeah,
has. He's flown.
Yeah,
He's
flew
flying
off.
away.
Yeah,
He's
it'll
flying-
literally take us 3 minutes to open the doors, and in that time we can grab our guys and go.
Can
And
I? Can
I've
Mark,
never
can
done
I-
aerial
Mark-
combat in D&D. This is my chance.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably get my ass whooped.
Mark, I
Spread
need to
your
keep
wings,
him.
bro.
I need to keep him safe.
Uh-huh.
So as soon as I can figure out if all of this business is good, I need to chase after that crazy.
Go, Stone. Find him. Stone, protect him.
Well, you know,
Probably
you
would have
can.
yelled something when I saw her flying away. I probably would have taken off from the perch that I was and looked down at everybody and say, "We must get to the Erie as fast as possible."
Yeah, we've been yelling it for a while.
I thought you were gonna fly away. Bye forever. Bye.
This is probably the last time you'll ever see me.
Pisces.
Well, you can call upon the powers of Nightfall.
once I make
Yeah.
sure that everything is secure, I would be hoofing it.
And again, you remember you have a sword that can give you fly once per long rest.
Oh, damn!
I
You have a sword that has
not-
a mind of its own.
Yes.
Remember that.
That's
And-
intense.
but now I do.
You suck.
I
I'm
just
upset.
revealed it last time, so the last time I was like, oh yeah, by the way, you have this intelligent.
May the Raven Queen bless you all. Goodbye, bitches.
And
Yes,
it's a 5-meter sword. Remember, 5 meter,
Yes.
like an anime sword.
Once every long rest, you can use fly, and then you can also cast lightning bolt as a 5th level for 10d6 damage. It also grants you dark vision up to 60 feet, and it increases your critical chance by 1. So you're critical on a 19 and 20 now.
So I already have that.
You already had that. Okay, cool.
That's
Yes,
the
but
only thing I already have.
yes, but flying, yes, you can absolutely fly.
But that comes at a very opportune moment. I will utilize fly and follow he whom I shall be protecting.
So in a very sort of theatrical way, you just see Stone grabbing his greatsword, then setting it down to the side, and then just beginning to lift off the ground into the air very gently, and then starting to fly, gaining speed faster and faster.
I
as
did
he's-
tell you what I just
No,
said.
no.
I
It
know.
should-
I did
it
say
should only
"May the
work if
Raven
you-
Queen protect you all. Goodbye, bitches.
It should only work. Wait a minute. It should only work if he holds the sword above his head and says, "I have the power." In classic He-Man style,
Yes.
he then
Thunder.
Because you know I am initially a princess.
Oh!
I mean, obviously.
because he's a theater major, he should just "I have the power."
This reminds me of Words of Radiance and Oathbringer from the Stormlight series.
Yeah, no shit.
Don't know what that means.
People
It's a
just,
book
it's
series.
a great book, great series. 4th book is coming out this fall.
All right, so
There's a
Stone
little
flies off
Brandon
with
Sanderson
shotgun.
plug.
Mm-hmm. Brandon Sanderson has a few good books, actually.
He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're plugging books, I am an author.
That's right, Wade
Shit.
Allen Steele.
Please search for Wade Allen Steele on Amazon, and you will find Plague Seed and Plague War and Plague Fall, which will be coming someday.
And they all are on Kindle Unlimited.
Yes, they are.
Ask me how I know.
Oh,
Because
they
they're
were
on my Kindle, bitch.
There it is. And they're fun. So enjoy.
They're on my list of shit to read.
Please do.
All right, so yes, shameless plugs for for the books, which is perfect moment. So we have Stone has gone airborne. He is now flying in fast pursuit of Shotten, who is now pursuing the blessed angel back towards the angel's eyrie. Everyone else at this moment, now you can see the rest of the militia that had been gathered by Sergeant Lanier come pouring through the front gates as Kaiden is, heroically holding up that gate. They all come pouring
No, he isn't.
past.
There's a wheel. There's a cart in front of that gate now.
No,
Don't tell Kaiden. He won't feel useful.
He doesn't know that. He's been standing there the whole
You
time.
can't tell him he didn't need to do that the entire time.
There's a cart there, and he's just standing there holding it on the cart. This gate got really light.
Oh.
He's like, look, I can do it with just one hand. It's amazing. Look, no hands. Look how strong. Yes.
They
So
call me Door Jam.
the rest of the militia come in, and they are looking at you, Chudwell. Lanier says, I brought the rest of the boys. These are all the guys from Eel Town and the Shanties. I think we should be able to mop up the rest of the Golden Guard here. What do you want us to do with them once we have them? Do you want us to take care of them?
Well, I guess I should give us. I'm so fucking tired, dude. But I should be giving a speech. So we should round up all the Golden Guard and jam them in somewhere, and then I should give them a rousing speech to join our side, because I mean, obviously my side is the best side, and everyone's gonna want to join up and fight for me, because I mean we're saving the world here. There's this problem with zombies, and
Hey, Chudwell, which is your best side, though? The right or the left?
Nonsense.
They will listen because of his charisma.
His charisma is going to win them over.
So let's round them. It seems like they're surrendering. Let's round them up, and I'll give them their surrendering speech or something.
Oh, you're a bunch of pussy speech.
Their surrender acceptance speech. It's a surrender acceptance speech.
It's a surrender to win speech.
I mean, really, guys?
But I really want to give the surrender acceptance speech next week. But I don't know how you guys manage to stay up so late.
Because it's only 10 o'clock here.
God damn it.
Because I don't wake up until usually 11 a.m. most days. Because
he's a tattoo artist, man.
Right? I know.
He doesn't even go
fat.
into work until
fat
2.
And lazy. I work. I work a solid 2.5 hours a day, man. All right.
Yeah. Come on.
Hey, I'm not even allowed to leave my house. What are you talking about?
So I think Chudwell, that's probably actually a very in character thing that you would do, is try to, rally, not only rally your own troops, but knowing like you just fought these Golden Guards. They are
the Titan, gentlemen. The Titan is here, and we see Prince Zeech's treason against all of us. He is joining forces with the undead, because he is stopping us from destroying the lich, the undead dragon in those hills, and the Titan will lead the way. We just need to dispatch with Prince Zeech and these silly tittied women and I forgot what they're called, the Blessed Angels. We
could just
gotta
start
help the
calling them
Titan.
demon whores. That's what they should be. Demon
No,
whores.
they're
the STWs.
they're people too. Okay, we have to not consider them as others and treat them less than us. Says Chilwell somehow. No,
as
actually,
you are giving that speech, yes, you can definitely now hear the sounds of what it sounds like heavy siege engines recoiling, booms of thunder, and even though it's a clear sky, as definitely the Titan has arrived.
yeah.
And thunderous blows. I mean, it's shaking the foundation.
So let's go get behind the Titan and let him lead the way and to victory, and we're all gonna save the world for humans and dwarves and elves and whatever other people can speak my language, I guess. But
we are still in combat, man.
no, we're not.
Yeah.
The fucking dudes in the well. The fucking.
You kidding me? There's like
quit.
you got Shotten who's chasing a blessed angel on the wing.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're rounding up the golden.
Did you see the chat, Mark?
Oh, I did not. Sorry.
I put an intention out there.
Yeah, he wants to kill him. Knock that bitch out of the sky.
She, I don't think, is going to be within a. Hold on, I want to see what her flight is. She can fly pretty quick. Yours is 50 feet. Her movement is.
I kick on the afterburners like in Top Gun.
Highway
She can outdistance you.
Danger zone.
She can outdistance me.
Yeah.
I make a grievance. I fill out a grievance report to the Raven Queen.
To my superior in triplicate.
I put in a request for a few more feet per second.
That's right.
Jotten and Stone are doing this. Chudwell is going to be, organizing the militia to gather up the remaining Golden Guard. Thagreg is going room to room. Here.
Just making sure people are free.
Here we go. All this stuff in case, you guys ever did that, made sure. Hey, look at that. We got guys. This room. Hey, look, that one's empty. No one's there.
What about all that other black?
Yes, this is the main Citadel area.
Super pretty. Okay. No magic weapons. Stardrag moves on.
Where's the loot?
I'm looking for that whip. I think a dwarven battle rager with a magic whip.
You can tell right now it's going to take time. To right now, like the Golden Guard are, there are still seems like maybe some small pockets of resistance, but they're very quickly being overtaken. It could be another 20 minutes or so before all of them are overpowered, get to surrender, get their weapons, and get them all gathered in.
We move on.
A single location. So if you would like to oversee that and then do speeches and organization of the soldiers, you can. Otherwise, Latir is probably going to be the ranking officer in charge, and he will gather up everybody in your stead. If there are any other orders that you would like to give him after that, certainly you can do that as well. So Stone, that's what Chudwell is doing. Erevan, what would you like to do?
Well, if the guys on top are following suit and surrendering, then I'm going to go ahead and start heading to meet Landorian.
Yeah, who says to you, the blessed angels are swarming like mosquito.
Yeah. As long as these guys don't give me any trouble, I'll hop down and start hauling ass out.
Nervin says, "What? Stay where I am and take a long rest? Gotcha, man."
If you say so, man.
No. So are you traveling by foot then?
I don't really have another choice.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. You can definitely do that.
Ride one of the Golden Guard.
Yeah.
They
Ride
count as
both
money
of them.
still.
Strap one under each foot.
Shadow step the whole way there.
Zing,
What I
zing,
want.
zing.
So, Mark, can you spare about 2,000 experience points?
Yeah, we actually can here at the.
Nice.
Once we get to the end.
Stone's about to hit 20.
So we are at 11:55. Let's wrap it up with experience. We're in the middle of an aerial chase. We've got a.
Is it a high speed chase or is it more like a white Bronco chase?
It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Showing your age there, Matty.
Oh wait, I should get more relevant to the more local, the newest riots, not my riots back in 1992. Where were you?
Oh my god. Well, at least
Listening to
you
Rage Against
still
the
have
Machine.
like black hair. Like I didn't need to open my mouth to show my age. So fuck off, Matt.
It's true. Or hair. Hey, fuck both of you.
Whatever,
right.
Mister. I get up at 11. Hey, I get
Apparently,
up at
that's
11
not the
your
fountain of
time.
youth.
I get up at 11 your time too.
I am going to, let's see. We will do, as far as experience points go, give me a minute to calculate. Please talk amongst yourselves. Talk about the game.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys. I am having a hard time figuring out how to level up on the Roll20.
Which part?
Okay, that's not a question, really.
The question was within the context, Alan.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker! Next, get some.
All right, motherfucker.
So
fries,
on
Reach
the
in that
character,
bag, pull out the wallet.
I love that
Honestly,
video.
that is honestly my favorite thing ever.
When you said surprise motherfucker like 3 times, I just had all of those going through my head. Some fries, motherfucker. Sunrise, motherfucker.
Wrong size, motherfucker.
So, the cells that are green, you can't really change, and your overall level is in green. So, if someone can,
Yeah, I think
help
you
me
have to
change-
exchange. You have to do your experience points. I think, right?
I didn't change it though.
They didn't.
No,
Oh, that's weird.
Jack, you're muted. You sound like you're saying helpful stuff.
I was, and you had your opportunity, and I blew it for you. Sorry about that. No, it's under class. Click the class tab on your character sheet, and you have to adjust it for the level of whatever
okay.
you are.
Yep, tracking.
I'm hurting.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right.
Surprise. Chudwell's about to pass out. We should let him go.
Chudwell during his speech was about to pass out.
He's like, look, this was great. I'm glad you're with me.
I
Can
mean,
you see how we
all of
are?
these things
Just
happening.
join us. Look at him. He's down.
Yeah, I had a couple of rough days, man.
Dude, we love you. We're just laughing with you.
Yeah, man.
At you.
I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Maybe
18,000 experience.
Oh, dear
Boom,
Lord,
bitches.
that's
What time?
Okay, so yeah, I will be home anytime after 5. It is going to be shrimp tacos for dinner.
Oh my god.
Shrimp tacos.
What should I bring?
I'll
Should I bring something to help?
I don't know. I'll text you if something comes up.
I'll
But
be there, Mark.
all right, yeah, shrimp tacos. Come on over.
And should I bring
I
Jackie?
still have that brisket.
Yeah. Bring Jackie. You know, like we'll talk about the character, and then afterwards, like maybe board game or something.
Yeah, we're gonna switch over to
all right,
Scabby Rooster tonight, everybody. We're gonna raid over to Scabby Rooster. So thanks everybody for watching tonight.
Excellent.
Thank you guys.
Ooh,
So much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thanks so much again.
Lots of love, guys.
Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being failures with us.